but it is in your policy to give details.
I understand. No, but I'm just saying, out of respect, I asked for your name. You can ask for my name. You know.
That's fair.
So what is your name, sir?
One thing I'm going to ask is also I've spoken to my colleagues who explained what's happened and what they've witnessed you do. Okay.
I am perfectly legal to actually do it.
Inside the...
Yes. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a police staff. I work here. And I
Okay.
don't, this is
So what's your shoulder number?
7247.
Okay. And also, you should have told me you're putting a camera on.
I am putting a camera on.
Yeah.
I just did.
I will be getting a copy of that.
So this is a secured area,
Yes.
and I don't think you should be.
Well, what you
Filming.
think, and what the law is are two different things. Okay. And I'm perfectly well within my legal right to do exactly what I'm doing.
You did that in a public area, which was fine.
Yep.
I have no issues.
And this is publicly accessible.
Yes.
Okay,
but not this.
I'm not coming through here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on this side of it.
Absolutely.
Which I'm perfectly well within my rights.
But I don't think you should be able to
Well,
record what's on a
as I've already
car
told
park.
you, what you think,
Yep.
okay, and what the law is are two different things.
Okay, since I introduced myself, my name is Aneta. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so, and that is the big difference. What you actually think and what the law is
You might be
are two
absolutely
different
right.
things.
You might be absolutely right.
Well, no, it's not. I think I'm right. I know I'm right.
Okay. Yeah.
So
your
that's the
prerogative.
reason why you have these gates here.
Yeah.
So we, members of the public, go no further.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why I'm on this side of the gate and you're on that side of the gate.
Perfect.
Okay? And wherever I stand on this side of the gate, I'm allowed and will do what I'm rightfully well within my rights to do, is to film.
Just be careful when they are driving in, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I don't need
I don't want to.
I don't need directives, but I will move out of the way.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Okay, no worries, you're welcome.
This audit begins calmly, but the tension builds a moment our auditor steps inside the police station's public waiting area. An encounter with a staff member quickly becomes a test of knowledge about a simple, but often misunderstood rule: implied right of access. A publicly accessible area, like a shop or reception, generally means you can enter and film. This interaction sets the stage for the entire audit. Will her colleagues understand the law any better?
Are you aware about the recent terrorist incident?
I'm perfectly aware of it.
And are you aware that because of that, we raised our alert?
Yeah. And can you tell me what the current threat is right now?
It's very severe, sir.
Okay,
And
right.
for that reason, I'm asking you why you are filming the police station.
Because I'm well within my legal rights to do so.
You know, to be honest, it's not very responsible, is it?
Well, it is. It's
Because now-
hang on, whoa. Stop for a minute. Okay.
Okay, you
You
go.
say about it's not responsible. Okay. Am I breaking a law?
I'll tell you
Hang
why
on.
it's
Am
not
I breaking the law?
responsible.
No. Answer me a question. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, under
No,
current
answer the question. No, it makes no difference what the
Look,
actual
I'm
current
not going to
circumstances are.
argue with
Answer
that.
that question. Am I
I'm not
breaking
going to
the law?
argue with that, sir.
Answer the
But
question.
Because of your actions,
Answer
I have
the
to
question.
Let you know that I got a unit
I don't-
come in
I don't care.
to have a word with
I don't-
you.
they
to
can
ask
come all they
you for
want.
your reasons why
They,
you are filming
and they
the
will
police
get
station.
the exact same thing as what you've got, okay? You still did not answer me, okay? Am I breaking the law? Yes or no?
Sir, you are filming in
Am
the
I-
back of a police station.
Yeah, and your point is what?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
I don't
See,
think
you
it's
won't
not
answer the
suitable
question.
under
You won't
current
answer the question.
situation.
You won't answer the question, okay? Because you, as a PCSO, have no more power than what a librarian has. Okay?
That's very rude.
No, but it's true. It's true though.
It's very
Okay,
rude.
and yet you can't even answer the single question, okay, that I asked you, which was very rude, okay,
Well, I don't
of
want to
am I
argue
breaking
with
the
you,
law,
sir.
yes
I
or
asked
no?
you why you are filming.
Okay,
You
so
refused
that
to give
actually
me any
tells you.
details of you.
This PCSO's approach appears designed to intimidate. The rule is that the Terrorism Act requires genuine, reasonable suspicion. Simply filming a building from a public space typically falls far short of that high legal bar. Referencing a recent tragedy to question lawful activity is a tactic that falls below professional standards. Notice how the auditor deflects this and sticks to one simple question.
So, yep. So, what we got here? Okay.
Sir,
If we got
police officers, I asked you for your details.
And I told you I don't have to give those. And I told you I don't have to give you those.
Right.
How are you?
What's going on?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself for me first, please?
Yeah, my shoulder number 3220.
No worries. And could you identify yourself for me? Thank you very much. Thank you.
1848 SW.
Thank you very much.
What's up? What's going on today?
Nothing going on.
Okay, but you're just filming us.
Yes.
What's the reason for filming us?
For public interest.
What public interest?
Exactly what it says. It's for public interest. You're a public service that the public pay for.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a public building. And I'm looking at the upkeep and how you guys actually look after it.
Okay, is there any concerns that you have?
Is there any concern? I've got no concerns. Okay, apart from this lady here. Okay.
Because you're currently standing within the premises of the police station.
Yeah, which is publicly accessible.
Okay, are you? What? How long do you intend to be here for?
I could be here 5 minutes. I could be here 10 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just having a conversation with you.
And I'm only answering you. I'm only answering you.
Because
So let's verify that.
Concern. We've obviously come because we couldn't establish whether you were actually through our gates.
Can I just ask you one thing? So when I saw you were standing by the gate, you had your hands through the gate.
No, my hands were not through the gate. So
And
let's
you
clarify
were,
that.
You were filming the back of the police station
Yes.
in detail. Why did you do that?
Well, I'm well within my rights to do so. Okay, I've
I
broken no
explained
laws.
to you-
I've committed no crime. Okay, and I don't have to explain anything to you.
I explained to you.
I do not look. Do me a favour, okay? Real officers are here now. Real officers, no, real officers are here now. I will speak to them. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Yourself?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
The arrival of police constables changes the dynamic. The female officer introduces a serious allegation that the auditor put his hands through the gate. The rule is that an officer's account must be accurate and truthful. The auditor firmly denies this, creating a direct conflict of accounts. Without evidence, such claims can damage public trust and appear to be an attempt to retroactively justify the interaction.
Okay, and the other lady that was there,
Okay.
right? And you can't approach members of the public like that.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't here, so I'm sorry I didn't witness
Yep.
it. So I can't really speak for my colleagues. But as you can understand our concerns, it's just it's a little bit suspicious. Just people coming around and just randomly recording.
Yeah, but what
and
you got to
then- and
remember,
then- and then
suspicion
being a
isn't
bit-
a crime.
And then being a bit, like anti, sort of, not wanting to answer not wanting to answer questions.
Well,
not wanting
that's
to be detailed.
well, you
it's
just
just
said-
a little bit suspicious. I mean, if you
Well-
asked me for my you asked me for my details, I gave you my details.
You have to give me your
You know?
details.
So it's just common courtesy,
Okay.
You
Yep.
asked for my name, I've told you my name. I can ask for your name. If you don't want to give it, fair enough. But
Yep.
that's how we have a
Yep,
conversation. don't
but
we?
but it is in your policy to give details.
I understand. No,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, out of respect, I asked for your
Yep.
name. You can ask for my name.
Yep.
You know.
No, that's fair.
So what are you
So
doing, sir?
one thing I'm going to ask is also I've spoken to my colleagues who explains what's happened and what they've witnessed you do. Okay, I understand that currently the public have access to this. What I do ask is that you don't go beyond the point where it does say, authorized police vehicles only. Just
That's for
because
vehicles.
you've got, I understand that, but you being beyond that point, you don't have a reason to be there. There is no public access there.
Well, yeah, there is public access there. That's only for vehicles not going past that point.
No, I get
if
that,
you don't
but
want
there's no-
pedestrian, I can go right the way up to the actual gate, exactly where I was.
But there's
Okay? No, the gate is open and it's publicly accessible.
what I'm
Okay.
explaining to you is that no members of the public go through any of the two gates on the
Well,
far back of the
I
police
didn't go
station.
through that gate, so let's
I know
verify
you didn't.
that.
I'm not saying you have. Did I
But
say
this
that you
lady
have?
said that I did.
Okay, but I'm not saying that you had.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying that you had. So I'm just asking that we would ask you not to go beyond that
Yeah.
point because
Well,
there is
making a
no
false
reason.
report.
This claim of trespass appears to be based on a misunderstanding of the law. The rule is that implied access exists until clearly revoked by signs or physical barriers. Because the area was open and ensigned, access up to a barrier is generally permitted. Closing a gate after someone has been there does not retroactively make their presence unlawful. The officer's insistence creates an unnecessary point of conflict.
It's actually against the law.
Okay, there's
to
no
make a
reason.
false report
Okay,
to
we
an
can check
officer.
the cameras, that's fine. There's just no reason for you to go beyond that point. That's all I'm asking you. We're more than happy for you to stay here. Where access, you know, you could be going to the police station if you do fancy. That's fine. If you want to have a chat with us, I'm more than happy to talk to
exactly
you.
as it was, okay, now that she's actually shut the gates, okay, that will be as far as I go, because the gates
but
are now
what
shut.
I'm asking you, okay, there's nowhere else for you to go. There will only be one reason why you are there.
Why is that then?
Who knows?
No, you said there's one reason.
Yeah, to be filming police vehicles for
Exactly.
no reason. What's the reason
Well,
that you're
no,
filming?
for public interest.
What public interest?
Okay.
What concerns do
The
you
public,
have?
the public pay for police vehicles. Okay, they are public service vehicles.
Yes, I
Okay.
pay tax as well.
Yeah. Okay, and I am entitled to film whatever I can see.
Okay, we are asking you that you're causing concerns, so I'm just asking you
Yeah, but
not
causing
to go beyond
causing
the gates.
concerns and what the law is
Okay,
are
I'm
two
asking
different
you,
things.
Okay, but it can also constitute as antisocial behaviour. So although you may not be committing
So,
a criminal offence, we
how
can
is it
go down
antisocial
antisocial
behaviour?
because you're causing a nuisance
To who?
to us.
Okay, right. What you got to remember, okay, as an actual serving officer or a serving actual member of police staff, okay, you cannot be offended, okay, in the course of your line of duty.
I think we can.
No, you
We
cannot.
can.
No, you cannot.
Okay, there is.
Okay.
We're also human underneath
Okay,
this
it
uniform.
makes no difference.
That's
As a
fine.
serving officer, you are not allowed to be offended in the course of your duties.
Alright.
Okay, where does it say that? Okay, it says it number one in your code of practice. Okay, number two, okay, there was a number of court cases, okay, where an actual judge actually ruled, okay, that no serving English or Welsh police officer or police staff can actually be offended in their line of duty whilst on duty. Okay.
The officer's antisocial behavior argument is legally weak. The general rule is that police officers cannot be victims of public order offenses. Case law has established that officers are expected to be more resilient to perceived nuisance than the average member of the public because of their training. Suggesting that being filmed on duty constitutes a nuisance is an argument that rarely holds up.
No, it does not. Okay. No, it does not. Okay.
What are you trying to achieve?
I'm not trying to achieve anything.
This is. Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning. My name's PC King. I'm attached to Mitcham Police Station.
Nice to meet you, PC King.
You're a YouTuber. Is it prod or not to prod, I believe? You do audits of police stations, is that correct? You turn up, start filming.
Correct.
Is that your channel? Prod to prod or not to prod?
It may be.
Okay. Have you got everything you need to film today? You've been here before as well, haven't you, I believe? To this police station?
A long while ago.
A long while ago. So have you got everything you need to film today from a public place? Obviously, once you pass those gates, that's no longer a public place. But obviously, you're free to film everything you like from public police station. You can do that as much as you want, the front, the back, the side, but you can't go in.
I can't enter a restricted area.
An unrestricted area. So that gate there, once you pass that, becomes a restricted area.
It does now that the gates are shut. It does now that the gates are shut. When they're actually open, I can go right away to the barrier.
There's no access
Okay.
to the public.
No, it says authorised vehicle. I am not a vehicle. If you do not want pedestrians in there, it has to be correctly signed.
Right, have you got everything you need to film today? We'll leave you to it then.
No worries.
Okay, have a good day.
And you? No problem.
If you want to book an appointment for a full tour, please, let us know.
No, thank you very much for the offer. No worries. Take care.